Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that the major economies are starting to slow, just as tariff imposts kick in. The first readings for the American PMIs are out today for August, and they show a slowing in their expansion. Their factory PMI slowed to its lowest rate in 9 months. Their services slowed to its lowest rate in 4 months. This slowing is consistent with a recent poll of economists who think it is being caused by US-inspired trade wars. Sales of new US single-family houses fell in July, down 1.7% from the June annual rate, but they are almost 13% above the annual rate for July 2017. Median prices rose to $328,700. In Japan, their flashed PMIs showed factory activity up slightly, with both input and output price inflation at multi-year highs. Overall demand improved, but export orders showed no gain for the third straight month. And the same measure in Europe showed little change, with services up but factory activity down. Their consumer sentiment, however, is turning less optimistic. But the ECB thinks their recent slowdown will only be a temporary bump and growth will pick up soon. Overnight, both the US and China started levying previously announced tariffs on each other's goods, the start of the first $20 billion of tit-for-tat actions. There is much more to come that's been announced. This comes as both restart talks on resolving the issues, but neither Beijing nor Washington are holding out much hope that more talking will resolve anything. Essentially, it's now a zero-sum game, with each hoping the pain to be caused will have the other side concede. There is a long way to run for this. In China, they are facing a major biosecurity threat. Their pork industry is dealing with a major outbreak of African swine fever, and the crisis is spreading. Given the role of pork in their food chain, this is a really major issue for them. It has the potential to raise meat prices for other animals significantly. All eyes will be on Australia this afternoon as the ruling party tries to resolve its leadership issue. There are major implications for New Zealand in this contest. The US Treasury 10-year yield has held over the past 24 hours at 2.82%, but the US 210 curve is now down to just under 21 basis points and a new 11-year low. The Aussie government 10-year is at 3.53%, that's down 1 basis point. The China government 10-year is at 3.62%, that's down 3 basis points, while the New Zealand government 10-year is at 2.60%, that's down 2 basis points. Gold is down as well, down $8 at $1,187 an ounce. US oil prices are softer today, just under $68 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is now just under $75 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is starting today slightly softer as well, slightly softer than yesterday at 66.4 US cents, but right where it was at this time last week. On the cross rates, we're firmer at 91.6 Aussie cents and 57.5 euro cents. That puts the TWI at 70.3. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.